We have a live show coming up September 5th. Chrissy Mayer's Content Hotel, WTP Live, and that's WTPLive.com for tickets for that. And I'm looking forward. It's going to be you and me and Adam Bush, and of course, Chrissy and Lucy, and producer Chris will be there.
This should be a blast. I mean, these things are always a lot of fun, and the collection of people that are going to be there, just, it's huge. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Very funny to watch, I'm sure. Very funny to be there and participate. And I'm looking forward to it, seeing a few people I haven't seen in a while, which is always good. Yeah, and I'm doing my Sunday WABC show from there.
Oh, no shit. So get your tickets, WTPLive.com. Check us out live September 5th at 7:30 p.m.
Who are these podcasts? WATP.
John gets introduced up onto the stage as the headliner of this performance, and we're off to a really bad start because he does not know how to start a comedy show.
Here comes Stuttering John.
Skull! Come on now, let's get down and party.
That's so embarrassing.
Give it up for Chris Kamen. Did he do a great job? I thought he did a great job.
Wow.
He's not the MC.
No, he sounds like he's hosting like some kind of
Convention.
let's get down to party. You guys ready to have some fun tonight? It's just like, yeah, no, I'm ready. We've been sitting here for a while, actually. Go ahead and start telling jokes.
Yeah, tell
funny,
some
man.
fucking jokes.
I've never seen anything like that. Like, no reaction at all from the crowd. Just nothing.
He should try doing something funny.
Yeah, he should.
That's what they're expecting, and they're surprised they're not getting it. Instead, they're getting this kind of like bar mitzvah DJ or hyping up the crowd at halftime.
But you know what it is? In John's mind, everyone there is a Howard Stern fan.
Right.
So he thinks he's bringing in the energy of the Howard Stern shows. Because I've seen Artie do stand-up. I know what that's like.
Yeah.
Fucking Stern fans are crazy. They see Artie come out, and he's just like, and everyone's like, fucking great. John has no Artie Leg, and he hasn't been on the Stern show in 25 years.
And even if you did listen to the Stern show, you don't know what the fuck skull means.
I was just going to say,
Yeah.
that wasn't a Stern thing.
It was
Nope.
not. That's a podcasting thing.
Yeah.
And I've talked about this before. John yells skull throughout his stand-up show, and he trains the audience to yell skull back because that gives him a chance to get a little sip of his beer. Because there aren't any laugh breaks for him to get a sip of his beer. Most comics have that boom, zinger, and then they go, all right, get a little sip of my beer over here.
Plenty of time.
Watch Ron White from 15 years ago. That's a guy who's a fucking pro. He knows how to hit him hard, get a nice sip of your scotch, and get right back to it. John has to yell skull in order to buy himself time.
Hey, look over there.
Well, it's funny you say that because in this next clip, he introduces someone who's in the back of the room, and it's someone who's very familiar to us. It's Jen Stacy from Gulf Coast News, the anchor. Now, remember, John was on Gulf Coast News to promote this gig, but he was also on there to promote a gig down in Naples from a few months ago. So he keeps getting on to this show, and he even said that his last appearance, we put on the clip on here, where he goes, yeah, and you came out. And she's like, yeah, I did. He got her to fucking come out again. But there's something he says here that's crazy. Now, give it up for Jen Stacy. I don't know if no one knows who she is, because maybe she's not in this market, or if they just don't give a shit because it's like morning TV news.
Yeah, they may have never seen her before.
They may not know who the fuck she is, because I don't know any of the news anchors on morning news in my city. No. That's not what I'm doing. I'm not watching that.
But if they said Jen Stacy from the local morning news and said whatever the letters were, everyone would applaud.
Yeah,
He doesn't give her that respect.
Yeah,
He's like, Jen.
Let's see. Here we go.
Give it up for Jen Stacy in the back from Gulf Coast News. She was the one that, had me on our show and introduced me to her husband, Chris, and that's how this all happened. But anyway, I'm happy to see a lot of friends here.
What confidence.
Introduced me to her husband, Chris, and that's how this all happened.
Yeah.
Is he the booker? Does he own the comedy club?
No, he gets lost. He He was just mourning that he didn't fuck her. That's what happened. We were watching that play out.
So I
listening to it.
I did a little research into this relationship between Jen Stacy and Chris.
Interesting.
Chris is a black man.
Oh.
And I think that plays
Triggers.
into it too. It triggers John because his
Yeah.
ex married a black man, and he does not like that. She introduced me to a
that's
husband.
how all of this happens. Another,
Yeah. All of it.
That's how all my depression happened. Like, the fact that I'm destitute now and lonely.
These tits that need a bra.
All right. Remember, according to Aaron Imholte, we can't make fun of Stuttering John anymore because of the pending lawsuit. Guy really understands how life works. So John immediately just starts calling people out in the audience. That's a good way to get warmed up, right? Just start making fun of people.
You know, I'm seeing some very ugly people, but no, I'm only kidding. But like I'm looking at that shirt, and I'm wondering if it came with a cock. But anyway.
So I guess the shirt is gay because it comes with a cock.
That's a good deal.
Is it?
I don't know.
Sounds expensive.
Nobody understood that joke or thought it was funny. And the fact that John fancied himself this roast comic, you can just go up there. He actually had a business. It didn't last very long. It was like Wedding Roasters or something like that it was called, where he's like, hire us and we'll come into your wedding or event and we'll just roast the shit out of everybody. You know, the whole wedding party, we'll just roast them. It's like, you won't. You suck at this. Wow, nice shirt. Did it come with a cock?
Not only does he suck at it, imagine if him and his friends were great at it. That's the one thing nobody wants at their wedding. You spend the whole planning trying to avoid those moments, not inviting people that might possibly cause a moment like that. He's like, pay me and I'll provide it for you.
Right. You don't want the best man to do it, let alone a bunch of strangers to come in.
Right. The guy that you just said was gay. Yeah, that's the Christian parents of his right there, the front row. They're kind of uncomfortable now that you said that. So maybe lay off the does your shirt come with a cock stuff if you could. I think he's going for the Rodney Dangerfield. Oh, look at this hat. But you buy this, it comes with a free bowl of soup. Oh, it looks good on you though. You know? But it doesn't make any sense that it would come with a
But even that, what you just did, has the rhythm of comedy. Even John's, announcement of Jen, if they didn't hear a word, if it just had that rhythm, everyone would have applauded. But he keeps drunkenly just slurring and mumbling over all the laugh breaks and other breaks. No one knows what to do but just stare at this ugly, ugly man calling everyone ugly.
Yeah. That is the other thing, too, is I don't know what John's looking at in the morning, but it's not the mirror. Because the fact that he's fucking walking up there and being like, look at all these ugly people here. It's like, dude, what are you talking about?
I don't know if Jimmy Carr's handsome, but he shows up in a suit and he's all like, well done. You can take it from him, not from this homeless guy.
All right, so he starts pointing out couples in the audience that he knows. He knows people by name in this audience, which tells me his drinking buddies, like he convinced all of his drinking buddies to drive to Fort Myers. Because it's just across the bridge from Cape Coral where he lives, not far from Stevie Tomatoes. So he's in there every day and going, oh, I got a show it in Fort Myers. You guys got to come. So he convinced a bunch of people to come to this show. And so this is where he starts going around the room and calling people out by name and how long you've been married and doing all that sort of thing.
I see my good buddies over there. John, how long you guys been married?
40 years.
40 years. Give it up for them. 40 years, which only means he's taking the dick pills, and we know that. Yes, Maureen, you know how many dick pills I've given him already? I'm the dick pill doctor.
They've been married 40 years, which means he's taking dick pills. John still thinks dick pills is a punchline.
Oh, yeah.
Very much so. He's just like, guys, have you heard about this Viagra thing? Yeah, we have, John. Can you imagine this guy's taking dick pills over here to fuck his wife? Okay, is there a punchline or nope? That's it. Okay,
That's what's missing.
pretty good stuff. And then he has to be like, no, I'm giving him the dick pills that he needs to use for it. It's like, all right, whether true or not, not necessary.
I want to know who's selling John dick pills because he's still thinking it's like back when you need to get weed from a dealer.
Yeah,
He's
good
like,
point.
You don't need a doctor for any of this stuff anymore. So what makes him think
Hey,
this
you,
is like
you
some
want some dick
special
pills?
thing?
Like, I have the internet. I'm looking at my phone right now. What do you
can
mean?
get them
But will you
faster
talk to
than-
me?
If I give you dick pills, will you be my friend?
Will you stay and drink with me?
Yeah, right. The tax.
John is obsessed with dick pills. We've been watching these Stephanie Miller episodes. He brings it up every single episode. He has Viagra and Cialis, and his dick works when he takes this stuff. Cool. What?
It's his version of Howard had a small penis. He thinks it's self-effacing and relatable, and it's really just disgusting and predatory.
I was talking to Drew about this on his show yesterday, and Drew's take was, so he just wants to talk about how he's got a boner, and that's his way of doing that. Like, I think he just wants to talk about his boner. That'd be my guess. So after the couple has been married for 20 years, and the guy needs dick pills, he goes to the couple that's been married or 40 years, I should say. He goes to the couple that's been married for 20 years.
They were married 40. I know Bob and Amy just celebrated, 9-year anniversary? Congratulations to them. Darn yes. How about you, Keith? Keith is here, my good buddy Keith. How long you been married? 20 fucking years. So they're not fucking, but you know.
So they're not fucking. It doesn't hit as hard after the 40-year marriage.
Yeah.
The guy needs dick pills. So the 20-year marriage, they're not fucking.
And in between was the 9 years.
Yeah,
so,
like, you went in the wrong order on all of this. Like, you start with the 9, then the 20, then 40. Whoa, that's crazy. How do I know this better than John? I've never even done stand-up comedy, according to Chad Zubak.
But you're a stand-up comic, according to the New York Post.
That is true. I am a
I'll
comedian.
believe what I read.
That's a good point. New York Post is never wrong about anything. So John is just flop sweating on stage. He's getting no reaction. This is not going well. He's in front of his friends. He wants to seem like he's this big performer and this big star. Can you believe you guys get to hang out with me and day drink at 3 p.m.? And here I am, Stuttering John Melendez, the comedian. And so when that happens, you start to perspire a little bit.
Oh, fucking hell, I'm sweating up here. Jesus Christ, how long have I been on? Oh, fuck off.
Your old lady goes too long. This is like 12 minutes in, by the way.
No, it's hot. It's fucking hot.
Another guy goes wrap it up. This audience is great. I'd go watch this audience before I'd watch John do stand-up.
Oh, fuck off. No, it's hot. It's fucking hot here in Cape Coral. Oh, by the way. Fort Myers. Yeah, I know you're in Fort fucking Myers. I'm in Cape Coral, and Jesus Christ. I mean, you know how hard is it to find a single chick in Cape Coral? I mean, they're all pigs and cows. That's why I call it Cape Corral.
Now, keep insulting the audience, John.
Yeah, it's going great.
It's really working out well for you. Everyone's on your side.
And 10 years ago, Stephanie Miller was making fun of his Muttley,
Yep.
and he's doing it twice as long now on stage.
He can't
So
stop
he's
himself.
learned nothing.
Oh, he never learns anything.
No, that's what we'd like about it.
Yeah, because he also worked around Howard Stern for 15 years and Jay Leno for 10 years and learned nothing.
He's learning nothing during this set. He didn't notice that when he said, "Oh, it's so fucking hot up here. Jesus Christ, I'm sweating." Everybody started laughing.
Yeah.
That was a joke.
Right.
That was very funny to see a comic do that if he was kidding, like, how much longer do I have? That was kind of funny.
Yes.
But you shut them down and told them to stop laughing. This is the literal equivalent of your chat and your live stream just in a club in the back of a barn. The chat is funnier than you are and worth showing up to the show for.
Blocked.
Yeah, exactly.
You blocked. You don't have that kind of
He would
control
if he
here.
could
Sorry.
until he's in an empty barn by
Yep.
himself.
For sure. The whole thing where he had to go, yeah, it's hot down here in Cape Coral. And they're like, you're in Fort Myers. He's like, maybe you are, but I'm in Cape Coral. I was like, no, we're all in Fort Myers right now, idiot. But he had to say that in order to work in his Cape Coral joke.
In spite of the fact that he already called everyone ugly there. He could have just gone with it.
It's again this idea that John's a lonely loser that no one wants anything to do with, and it's not his fault.
Oh, yeah.
It's never his fault. It's just like, yeah, well, all these chicks are fat, so what am I supposed to do? He looks terrible. My point is this. John's not understanding the way he comes off. You got this troll coming up onto the stage. Looks worse than John Goblikon. His complexion is awful. His hair is ridiculous. And he's going, how come there's no fucking hot chicks who want to fuck me? And everyone's like, is this guy for real?
Next.
what is going on right now?
He sounds like gravel and sandpaper.
Yes. And he literally is trying. This is how desperate he is. John is a desperate loser. He's literally trying to get laid from the stage.
But yeah, no, I mean, it is, I am single if anybody's available. Yeah, but it is hot, and you know what?
That was not a joke. I'm telling you right now, not a joke. By the way, guys, I really am. If someone wants to suck my dick, I will accept that offer. I'm totally single right now.
And then there's just silence. He's like, yeah, but it is
But
hot.
it is hot anyway. As I was saying, it is hot. So he's got a solution to the fact that it's hot in there, and that is, I need a cold beer. John requests a cold beer from the stage.
This is weird, this laboratory theater. I can't see, all the lights are on me. It's fucking hot as hell up here.
Again, Adam, that's the things they're laughing at.
That's the
'Cause you're
biggest
like,
laugh.
Because you're like, is this guy for real? He thinks he's an entertainer? He's complaining about lights in his face while he's on stage? How is that
There's no way
possible?
he's never been on a stage before. This has to be a bit. He knows that's how it goes.
Yeah, like every stage has the lights on the performer, and it's hard to see out into the crowd. Every fucking stage. And he's going, this place is weird, man.
Why am I up higher than you guys?
I'm sweating like Donald Trump at a Mexican Day parade. But
So, as you know, and John even said this on the morning show, he goes, there's no politics in my act.
Oh.
Don't worry about it. I know I'm in a red state. You guys can come out and see my act. You won't hear any politics. So then he lets that Trump joke go because he can't help himself. And then he has to apologize for it.
sorry, I'm just a joke. Hey, you think anybody can get me a beer back there? What?
Gee, the guy goes, they stopped selling them. What?
Wow.
Anybody can get me a beer back there? This is not a performance. I would love to see
You're
this.
in a band. You know how bad that is. If you're there in the middle of your act and they've stopped selling beer, it means they are done making money and they want to go home.
Yeah.
And you're still talking about it.
Well, I think that was a joke to fuck with John.
Oh, I hoped it was real.
I know. I was kind of hoping that too because he would definitely freak out. So then he does get a beer. Someone brings him a beer. And this is the longest beer break I've ever seen. I've seen lots of stand-up shows. I've never seen a break take so long for the comic to get another drink.
I'm going to be honest, that's why I was sweating. It had nothing to do with the lights. It was all because I was worried I couldn't get another beer.
That's not funny.
No, it's true. And he
It's
wrote
true.
it. It's his. He
Yeah,
finally
yeah.
wrote something.
Yeah. That's alcoholism. And he goes, I'm not sweating because of the lights. Right, because there's LED lights now. It's not hot on stage anymore.
Right.
It used to be really hot underneath the lights. It's just not a thing anymore. So John's just like, by the way, the reason why I was sweating is I thought that guy was telling the truth. There wasn't any more beer left. And I was really fucking losing my mind. And none of these things are landing, obviously, because everyone's just looking at him like, ugh. Because they're his drinking buddies from the bar. They're all just like, oh, man. He's like the Barney of the bar, you know? His alcoholism is slightly more raging to make them all feel better about themselves.
Well, that's just drunk talk. Sweet, beautiful drunk talk.
Look at him. He's opening his beer.
Is it cold?
Yeah, it's cold. Which is like any girl I ask out around here.
Wow. Way to vamp.
Ladies, I do have Viagra, you know. I can produce if you want.
Did he say I can produce?
I can produce if you want. I have Viagra. Ladies, I have Viagra. I can produce if you want. I was hoping you were going to push a rope into me, but okay, yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah. Let's talk about that boner.
I don't even know how to analyze this anymore. This is the saddest thing I've ever heard. I remember back in December, John was leaving the internet and working on his one-man show. He was going to be on his boat writing jokes.
Yep.
And this was going to be his big comeback. And this was going to be Stuttering John 3.0. And now we're listening to him in a comedy club that's half full at best. I mean, the person who recorded this said there were maybe 30 people in this room. And a lot of them are his friends that he begged to come out to see him. And everyone's uncomfortable. It took him so long to get a beer and open it.
What do you think is going through his mind while he's milking that? He's like,
Nothing.
yeah.
Nothing. Yeah, absolutely nothing.
I can't wait to have this beer.
Yeah, he forgot he was on stage. He's like, oh, what are you guys doing here?
Someone asked if it was cold. It's like, oh, yeah, it's cold. I mean,
Yeah, of course. They don't have warm beer in bars. Could you imagine? Which one did you want? The warm one or the cold one? I'll take the cold one. Yeah, that's good.
It's funny they thought he cared. He just needed it now.
Yeah. But also,
I think, hear me out. John used to hit on girls unsuccessfully as a kid. He knew it didn't work. Then he learned saying, I'm on the Howard Stern show, got the conversation going, so then he could use that. Now he knows what he looks like. And it's like being someone else or being something other. That's how he gets laid. So he has to invite them to gigs, to a show where he does stand-up. That's the only way. Now he's there. He's at the show. He knows if there's ever a slight chance he's going to get laid, it's going to be right now. So I just got to keep pushing this thing because it's not happening on the way to the car. It's not happening during the day. I don't see anyone ever that's not working for DoorDash. So this is my only shot. I got to keep bringing it back to it. It's the only reason he's doing it.
that's incredible because you even heard him say, like, he keeps connecting that. He's just like, yeah, it's cold, just like how the women treat me around here. And you're right. This is his one opportunity. Like, I'm the guy on stage performing right now. So it's not going to happen now. It's not going to happen.
I mean, you painted it so clearly. He's not here for comedy.
No.
He hasn't written anything. And on that live stream he did where he didn't show his face the other day, he actually said the same fucking shit. I couldn't believe it. He was like, yeah, I gotta write some new stuff. I gotta get out on that boat and write some new stuff. Like he hadn't said that 6 months ago, where he's been doing nothing this entire time.
He's the laziest guy. I bring it up a lot, but John has two qualities, and that's stupidity and laziness. And I can't tell which one is the dominating quality. Because he is as lazy as he is stupid.
And I think laziness is fear. So he's just a stupid, scared,
He's a
smelly
scared,
Puerto Rican
smelly,
with feet.
gross. Yeah. We can go through the list if we want to. But the other thing, too, that you heard in that clip, just to bring it back to that clip, because I think that clip is amazing. It took him 40 seconds. There's just a break in the show as he's like opening up a beer. But he looks over at the crowd and he goes, he's opening his beer. Like he recognizes they're watching him in his natural habitat.
Yeah.
As if he's like a zoo animal.
Right.
What are you guys watching me? Open my beer? Yeah, because you're the performer.
Yeah.
What are we supposed to be watching? Everyone, we're going to give you a phone break right now if you need to text someone or check Twitter. I'll be
I think
opening
he
my
loves
beer.
this. I think he gets off on this. It's the same way he starts the show every time, even with a 6-month break. He has to be like, you're going to wait and you're going to watch me get myself together. He gets off on this somehow. He loves
you're right.
it. It's either the killing of the time for the super chats to come in or the killing of the set time, just knowing these seconds are going by. See, always men's of mine. I'm always one step ahead of you. He thinks he's getting one over, not just like debasing himself.
He started that stream that he did recently talking about how many beers he drank that day and how many he's going to drink, and then saying he's not an alcoholic.
It was so great, and it was even better than that, Carl. Right before he said that, he actually started it with, hey, everybody, skull. He hadn't said a word. It was like he hadn't said a word since the last stream. He didn't think to clear his throat even a little bit. It was amazing. And then right into, I know you think I'm an alcoholic.
Yep.
It was so good.
He's the opposite of a pro, that's for sure. Yep. All right, so then John sees, I think, like a little flash of something in the back. And he goes, this bitch is recording me. So he calls her out.
Hey, those in the back, Todd, you here? There's a girl there. She keeps on taping. She got like a phone on her. Oh, is that just your sunglasses? Oh, the whole time I thought you were taping me, dear. I'm sorry. Oh, it's fucking Kathy. You fucking... Aren't you from Jersey? Another white trash like me. Just go!
Wow. So he's all paranoid, and rightfully so.
Yeah.
He's all paranoid. He must have seen like light reflecting off this woman's glasses or something and thought it was a phone that's up with the... I don't know what he's seeing. But it turns out it's Kathy from Long Island who's another drinking buddy of his. She's like, I'm not recording you, John. It's Kathy from Long Island. It's like, oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Skull. Now, the guy who recorded this for us, I don't know what the fuck he was thinking. Because I'm listening to the show, and all of a sudden, John's getting quieter and quieter. I'm like, is John not talking into the microphone anymore? What's he doing? And so this is weird.
Happens in the Naked Gun.
I know, this fucking guy brought his phone. People are so addicted to their phones. They don't realize you can just leave it on the table, let it record while you go take your pee break. He brought his recording phone with him and peed. And I missed 7.5 minutes of the show because of this.
Does he go, yeah?
No. I don't
He
think
does confess to a murder, though.
I don't think he was putting on a performance. I couldn't believe he did that. It's so fucking crazy. All right. John, as any comic would do during their set, asks, hey, where's the party after this? Where are we getting drinks?
Anyway, I'm gonna hang out in the back after, or is there a bar around here we can hang out?
No.
No, we can hang out. Come on.
I'm drinking after.
All right, so where is the bar to hang out at?
I'm following you.
Lucky Screw? Can I get lucky and screw?
Yeah, John, that's the fucking joke. That's why it's called that. It's not clever. We can go to the Lucky Screw. Do you even know what that means? Yes. Fuck.
Has he told a joke yet?
No. There are no jokes in this act.
He's like, I got Viagra. I'm trying to get laid.
Yep.
I need a beer.
Everyone's
Where
ugly.
are we hanging?
Yeah, all the girls are fat and ugly. Yeah.
Well, that's all I got time for.
Go ahead, Adam.
No, it's more the same.
Okay.
All right, well, let's Bob, baby.
Bad advice.
What? Is that good? Yeah. All right, we'll go to Lucky Screw. But let me just end with this. You guys been great. Give it up.
Get the fuck out.
All right. I guess we're going to go drink in a minute. But first, I got to do my squeegee joke. I swear to God. He closed with the squeegee joke. It's incredible. And there wouldn't be a live Stuttering John stand-up show if he didn't tell the audience or someone in the audience to fuck off.
Hey, John, you can Venmo me later for showing up.
Fuck off. About time.
There's so many conversations he's having with audience members during the set. And this is the best one. Because John's telling his story about New Year's Eve. The day before Oscar was born. He has the Kardashians over at his house, and they're having a party. And a 9-month pregnant Susanna is washing the dishes after they all have dinner. And, she's been put to work. And then she goes into labor. Well, anyway, you guys know the story. It's not flattering for John Melendez. It makes him out to be a real piece of shit. I don't know why it's in his act. But he brings up the Kardashians over at his house. Mm-hmm. And there's a guy in the crowd who gets a bigger laugh than John ever does this entire set.
You know, the Kardashians are over, believe it or not. We're all hanging out at my house. Bullshit. So with that shirt, I would not heckle me.
John took 7 beats.
Yeah.
To come back with that shirt, I would not heckle me. Again, it's just always the shirt.
Always with the shirt.
It's always the fucking shirt, man. It's not a good comeback right there. But he got a big laugh.
He needs to look down further. They say he looks you up and down. He needs to go all the way down and all the way back up because he's getting stuck right there at the waist.
Yeah.
Looks like a convenience item.
What did he say?
He said, so he goes, I wouldn't heckle me with that shirt. It looks like a convenience item.
What's that?
I think he meant clearance.
Oh.
Because a convenience item doesn't make any sense.
Sure.
And Fudgicle pointed this out, that when Lady Di from the Opie and Anthony show, she suffered dementia from alcoholism. She would forget the proper words to use. And so she starts substituting in the wrong word. And it seems like John's going down that path because he always talks about how he's able to substitute in words to stop his stutter. He's very proud of himself for that. We've been watching on Living in the Past, that series on our Patreon, or if you're a YouTube member, we've been watching where he's on Joe Coy's podcast, Koi Pond, back in 2017 or 2016, I think. And he's talking about how amazing he is at substituting words in that he can say without a stutter. Now we can't say clearance. He says convenience. Like things have dropped off a bit for our buddy John.
But instead of saying I'm sorry and I love you and I owe you, he says fuck you, you dumb fuck. That's a substitution.
Yep. Right. And then he sues people.
Fucking hell.
He doesn't know the Kardashians.
Oh, I don't really. Here we go. Why? I went to Chloe's wedding, you dumb fuck.
No, you didn't. It's so easy to rattle this guy.
Awesome.
You didn't graduate at NYU. Oh, what? He fucking loses his mind.
Google it, you fucking asshole. Let's go.
I'm surprised he didn't Google it and show his phone to everyone.
Oh, right.
Pass it around.
Anyway, enough about this asshole. He's obviously here to heckle me, which is fine. He's got to get out his angst for, being molested all his life.
I enjoyed that.
I know you.
That is a horrible, horrible comeback.
Wow.
This guy's...
He's really going to win everyone over.
Yeah, right. That's what I mean. Like this guy's heckling me. I bet he grew up with a horrible childhood and he was getting molested. You're like, oh, I hope not. Fuck. That's not great. And then it wouldn't be his fault if he was. So it's like,
Yeah.
Who are you calling out with this?
What is the point? It's not funny in any way.
No, it's not going to get laughs.
Well, when I start to stutter, I can't tell a joke. So,
But it really shows you this is his going for the jugular every time because it feels like that to him. What to this guy was just like a toss-off that any professional comic could slam back so hard they would never do it again.
Right.
Instead, he kills in a room full of John's close personal friends who laughed louder at that because they got the joke. John, no one gives a shit if you know the Kardashians. That's the joke. It's irrelevant. You care. You think your friends need to hear this again. You think you're going to impress strangers. No, that's what they're laughing at. But you don't get it and you don't know what's happening. So it feels like, you were molested. Fuck you. Like, it's not the worst thing in the world. You are, John.
His angst for, being molested all his life.
I enjoyed that.
I know you do.
Don't touch me, Dad. You're not my father.
All right, I know you want to insert yourself in the show. Can you let me just finish?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
And then I've never, ever seen a comic plead with a heckler. Just like, can you just let me do my act, man?
he's bargaining with him.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you can make fun of me after the show. I'll give you the microphone. You can do a tight five if you want, but can you just let me finish my act so I get paid to get out of here?
Oh, but after the molestation thing, if that guy had just let it breathe.
Yeah,
if he hadn't said
I know.
anything.
Yeah, he didn't need to. He could just be like, oh.
But he's still doing good. He's holding his own.
He's doing fantastic. So, thank you for recording yourself peeing and going to John's show.
Yes.
We certainly appreciate that.
Who are these podcasts?